This is Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. Come on in, y'all. Happy Tuesday. I'm going to start y'all out with the positive vibes of the day because you know that's what I do. What do I say? No matter what, it's going to be a what?
Step one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Set your affirmations, aspirations.
I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it.
Set a goal.
You control and the steps you take them.
I try to pick one
thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education.
I try to do this every day,
call it replication.
Hey.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
What?
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Come on in, y'all.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though.
Ups and downs,
just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high,
other times I'm barely breathing, y'all.
You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo.
Negative thoughts,
It's a poison that rise.
come on.
Head full of flaws, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken. I got patience.
One day at a time, that's how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation.
Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation.
Hey.
I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation.
I live my life in my
head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best.
Man, I take it. Hey. Good morning, Nakia. Oh, I was just sending your email to Debbie. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Hey.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Step 3. Step 4. Hey. Good morning, Miss Nakia Monet. As the rest of the folks come in slowly, I'm sleepy. But I had a good time last night. Wait till the rest of the folks come on so I could tell them how I got dragged out on a Monday night. All right. How about that? A Monday night. And not only did I get dragged out on a Monday night, I came back home. Good morning, Angel. I came back home, and welcome to New York, Angel. Right? Are you here? I came back home to work conversations that was going on for some meeting that my boss put on my calendar at 4:30 in the afternoon. But I was already gone. I was already on the road, going to get my son from work, because I called him and told him, since Miss Nakia Monet, good morning, Johnny, was dragging me out on a Monday, I would pick him up from work since he works not too far from where I live. And I would drop him home since he don't live far from Nakia. And so that was how my day started, but I missed the whole meeting with my boss. But that's okay because it wasn't on my calendar before I left. So it'll be all right. I'm just saying, on a Monday, I was dragged out. So Angel, listen, baby girl. I was out at a party on a Monday night at this bar in Newark. Now, you know the crazy thing is, it's down the block from where I work. Literally, Literally, it's next door to Mikado Pizza, which is the pizza parlor that a lot of my coworkers go to on a daily basis. Literally, my job is right on the corner. And I went out last night and was partying my ass off at Bar Vanquish. I like that bar. It's cute. Right, that's what I mean, Nakia. Not they had a whole meeting. I came back. I just looked at my computer right before I started my show. And there was a whole conversation in Teams in this meeting about. So now I got to do catch up because I wasn't at the meeting. So now I got to figure out what the fuck they talking about. All right. I hate when they do that too. Like, like I'm not just sitting here waiting for you to fucking call me for a meeting. I have a life. I mean, and so I got to get my ass busy and catch up on what the fuck they were talking about. But Angel, you know what? I don't know why I didn't think of it. And the crazy thing is, we were right in Newark, and that's not far from downtown Brooklyn. Well, I mean, Brooklyn, Newark, it's right there. It's still kind of right there. Easy Uber ride. And I wasn't even thinking, well, I couldn't invite you anyway, Angel, because I was invited, right? Nakia, this is she bartends, outside of her corporate job. This is one of those girls that got 2, 3, 55 jobs, okay? And they had a special event to thank their employees and some of their customers for supporting them, because there's several of them own several different bars at several different locations. And they seem to be close. I'm still getting to know them. And she extended an invite to me. They, I guess she was the employee, and she extended an invite for a +1. Oh, okay. And so that's how that happened. It was a private event and it was closed. The bar doesn't open on Mondays, and so it was just catered to whatever private event they had. The music was the music was on, okay? The food was good because you know where the food came from. Now, if some of y'all don't know what place this is, I'm going to have to ask y'all to go educate yourselves. They catered the food from Carmine's. Do y'all know what Carmine's is? It's family style, Italian restaurant, seafood, and everything else. And the food is so damn good. You really shouldn't go there with 2 people because it's just too much food. It's family style for real, for real. And everything they served was delicious last night at the party. Good morning, Mother. And so thank you, Nakia, for inviting me out, even though that was a Monday and I could have been risky with that. But I went, I said I was going to go, and I went, and I had a really, really good time. And I'm glad I went too, because good morning, Valerie. I'm glad I went too, because let me say something right now. They're going to put my liquor on the bar in Cherries. Nakia, don't let Sport forget, because when I come into the bar the next time, okay, and I look across the bar and I don't see my Angel's Envy. Yes, we have Dallas barbecue all over here, in the Bronx, Manhattan, everywhere. We don't have one in New Jersey. Okay. I don't think we do. But baby, I will roll up on Sport and be like, where's my liquor? Don't be laughing, Kia, because he looked at me last night and he said, I'm going to put the liquor on the bar for you. Thank you. Put it up there on the bar. Okay? I come enough. Okay? So I appreciate that in advance, Sport, a.k.a. Cherry's Lounge. Nakia, make sure Sport puts it on the bar. Sport is the owner of the bar. Okay? And so February 10th, I definitely will be in the house in the bar that particular day. So come one, come all. If you want to hang out at Cherries, you want to have a good time, come on. I'm going to be there on February 10th. I'll remind y'all, Lord. I'll remind y'all. Anyway, I had a great time. So thank you, Nakia. All right. So also, Nakia, I gave your email address to Debbie and Fancy because we're planning something. I don't know. We planning something. Meanwhile, I still got to check my bank account and see if my money came back to me. But I'm still planning these trips and we still doing what the fuck ever. Meanwhile, motherfuckers are stealing my money. But you know what? I got faith and God is good. Everything that I say is going to happen because even though I have trust issues, all right, how important are you to you? What promises and commitments you make to yourself that you keep? That's today's topic, y'all. How important are you to you? Let that marinate for a while. Because when we get into this, I'm going to ask a couple of questions, right? Because I know I was riding my bike this morning. Yeah, my knee is still fucked up. I was riding my bike this morning. And I was like, RAW, you make a lot of promises and commitments to yourself that you don't keep. Why is that? But as soon as y'all ask promise somebody else something or make a commitment to somebody else, you keep the commitment. That's me riding my bike. You keep the commitment. And I said, well, holy fuck. How important am I to mine? And me to me. I said, I'm going to ask this question on the show today. How important are you to you? Let that marinate for a minute. I know it seemed like a silly question, but it's not. Because when I asked myself the question and I thought about all the shit that I promised to do for myself and all the commitments that I laid on the table for myself, I don't be sticking to them as hard and heavy as the commitments and the promises I make to somebody else for things that they need, for things that I promised to do. So let's think about that. How important are you to you? All right. And in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to go ahead and read the positive vibes for today because today is January 30th, y'all. We almost out of January. Fuck y'all bitches. Y'all rush January the fuck out of here. Okay? It's disrespectful. Oh, they had one in Jersey? Oh. I don't go to BBQs anymore. I haven't been there in years. Zen. Step into the room. Step into the room with that comment because I'm going to pin that comment for a minute because some people, this question might seem small to some people. How important are you to you? Look what you said, Zen. And baby, when I asked myself that question while riding my bike this morning, I came up with the same answer or similar answer as you did. And I was ashamed. I was fucking ashamed. But we're going to talk about this, all right? So today is January 30th. Let me go ahead and read you what January 30th is saying. January is the month dedicated to life. And so that's what we're speaking into, life. January 30th. Life will work for me when I realize I must know the elements of success if I plan to be successful. How do you spell success? Praise. Praise. Give thanks for all that you are, all that you have. Praise and gratitude are the ticket you need if you want to experience victory in all things. How do you spell peace? Prayer. Prayer. Anything you believe you need is available to you through prayer. We are not talking here about a magic formula of proper and distinct words. Oh no, we are talking about opening your heart and your mouth, saying what's on your mind and knowing that once you do, the answer will be revealed. How do you spell joy? Surrender. Surrender. When you can give up your mental and emotional attachments to what has to be, how it has to be, when it has to be, why it has to be, you open up the door to the Holy Spirit. When that energy, the energy of life, light, and love enters your world, your life becomes more than you ever dared ask for. Good morning, Brandilla. How do you spell life? It's a big one, y'all. Trust. Trust. At some point in the midst of prayer, praise, and surrender, you will learn to trust. Baby, bring it to me because I'm struggling. You will realize that the only thing that stands between you and your success, your peace, your joy, is your bad memory. You simply forgot to praise, pray, and surrender. You forgot that you can trust the Holy Spirit of life to open doors, show you the way, and bring you all the help that you need. Until today, you may have been trying to find success, peace, and joy. You may have made plans and executed them, only to meet with failure and disappointment. Just for today, devote yourself to praise, giving thanks for everything and everyone in your life, to prayer, asking for what you need, believing that you can have it, and to surrender. Detach yourself from a specific outcome. You know how you plan to do something for yourself and you already are thinking of what the outcome should be? Simple. When people go, I'm going to exercise and by February, I'm going to lose 20 pounds. Surrender. Okay? Detaching yourself from the specific outcome. I trust that these activities alone will put your life and your mind on its divine course. Okay? Today, I am devoted to practicing the elements of success. You said roach crawled on the ground. Well, baby, that happened to me in Jamaica at one of the restaurants on the resort. And when I told the waitress, she was like, oh. I was like, oh. And when I saw the roach again, I jumped the fuck up and I said, I'm going to create a scene up in here. Hurry up. And I jumped up and moved to a whole nother table. And when they asked me if I wanted to continue to order my food, I was like, no, just close me the fuck out, because it was nothing I had to pay. But, you know, I just didn't want to walk out. But I jumped up and I said, listen, I'm going to create a whole fucking scene in here if y'all don't do something about this. And I moved to a whole nother table. But I left after that. Now, I know roaches are hard to maintain and control and shit like that. And when I tried to make a big stink about it, about the resort, because I'm in a group with the resort has a Facebook group. Well, they didn't create it, but somebody created it. And people that travel to the resort all join in. And I love it. And they talk about the resort and they ask questions or whatever. They ask who's going. And everybody in there has experienced a roach at the resort. Not in the rooms, but outside. And one of the things people try to explain to me is, one, it's a tropical climate. Two, they can't spray but so much, right? Because when they overspray, the toxins affect human beings. So they have to control how they spray and how often they spray. And after heavy rains and shit like that, roaches come. Now, that's in the tropical islands. Okay, so I try to be understanding. But, baby, if I'm on 40 to fuck 2nd Street, or I'm on Fordham Road in the motherfucking Bronx at Dallas BBQs, and a cockroach come out, I'm fucking cutting up. Because what's the excuse? Okay? I have not been to Dallas BBQ, although the roach has not been my experience. I just haven't been there because, one, I don't know. I mean, I used to go all the time, but there's so many other places I want to experience. There is. And the last couple of times I went to Dallas BBQ, it be so ghetto. It do. It's like the Waffle House to me. It's like the Waffle House. That's where all the folks drunk or before they go get drunk, they go to fucking BBQs. Okay? They go to fucking BBQs. Val said, I saw roaches at the W Hotel in Fort Lauderdale. They upgraded me to a 2-bedroom suite with wraparound deck. I know the fuck they did. I know the fuck they did. When I got to the resort in Jamaica, they moved me too. Cause I was like, Nobody wants to see a cockroach in no place where they're about to stick a fork in their mouth. Now, I try to be understanding, but Okay, now I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to act like I ain't never seen a roach. Because I know there's a population of people that act like they ain't never seen a roach. Listen, my dad used to have a bunch of roaches. My life, I live my life out loud and in truth. Because, I'm not I used to be embarrassed about my life when I was a kid. And I used to be like, why the fuck this is happening to me? I felt like, what was that show that used to come on with that raggedy ass family? What was the fucking show? I can't think of it now. All the kids was taking care of each other. Oh my God, what was the name of that damn show? And the father was a fucking mess. I felt like I was like them. Somebody know the name of that show. I felt like I was embarrassed when I was a kid, but as I got older, I was like, I'm not embarrassed anymore. Shameless. Shameless. Thank you, Brandilla. See, I knew somebody on here would know. I felt like shameless when I was a little girl because I was like, you know how these people are doing these videos now where they're standing there and they look to the left and some shit happening over there and they be like, and then they look to the right and some shit happening over there and it's like, That's how I felt my family was when I was growing up. I was like, this is fucking shameless. But as I got older, good morning, Tamika. As I got older, I embraced the shameless nature of my family. And I loved it because it made me who I am today. Okay? And so I'm here to say, I'm not shocked. I don't act like I never seen roaches, but baby, when I was growing up and my father, listen, he had so many fucking roaches. He had so many fucking roaches. One time, I went and snuck and drank his beer because we used to do that as kids. Like he poured his beer in a glass and have it sitting down with his 40 ounce standing next to it, right? So I ran over there and thought I was doing something. And I drank his beer. I was like, go, 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 go. Next minute, I felt something crawling on my face. True fucking story. I start hollering, I start screaming, I start slapping my face. My father came into the living room. He was like, what's going on? I was like, a roach is on my face, but I done spilled the beer, his glass of beer, everything. He cracked up. He said, that's what the fuck you get. I had a heart attack. I needed somebody to call 911. I needed to be resuscitated, okay? And he looked at me and he said, that's what the fuck you get for drinking my beer. I was like, oh. Like, I don't get a hug. Like, you can't. It was shameless. But I'm telling you, I lived with roaches when I was with my dad, okay? And when he used to paint the house, I remember one time he was painting, true story. He rolled over a couple of them roaches with the paint. He didn't give a fuck. We had textured walls. Days living in the South Bronx, growing up poor. Okay, so I've seen roaches before and I've lived with roaches, but it ain't never been my thing. I don't want to eat with the bitches. Okay, I know some people try to act like they ain't lived with no roaches, but I lived with roaches. My mama used to have roaches too, but not like my daddy's house, right? Because my mama used to put that white chalk shit down in front of the door, in the cabinets and shit, to make sure the cockroaches didn't come in. Good morning, Deb. I grew up with them bitches. Okay? And my cousin, I can't say their name because they gone, they would cuss me out. When I used to spend a night at her house, I know the topic is not about roaches, but when I used to spend a night at her house, baby, the roaches came into bed with you and cuddled you. You ain't have to worry about anybody keeping you warm because them motherfuckers was coming. I hated to spend a night at her house because I'd be like this all in the middle of the night. So listen, I grew up with them bitches, but I'm grown now. My house, I don't have no fucking roaches. I don't go to nobody's house that got fucking roaches. Now, if you got one or two roaches that pop out and you live in a building, I'm not gonna condemn you because just so y'all motherfuckers know, when you live in a building and motherfuckers are dirty, you might get a critter or two. Okay? So I might not judge you if I see a little cockroach pop out here or there or whatever. But baby, please make sure you are doing maintenance. And some of y'all out there, stop acting like y'all ain't never seen a fucking roach. Because we have. Okay. Now the topic today is, how important are you to you? And Zane came in the room right away with, my needs and wants are always below everyone else's. How many other people on here can admit this? As I scroll through the comments and see what the hell y'all are talking about. How important are you to you? Why am I Robin Gallagher? I'm fucking dead. You said every time I go to the south side of Chicago, I think about them damn Gallaghers, them shameless. How important are you to you? Okay. How many times, and I had to think about this as I was riding my bike, because there's so many things I want to do with my life. Okay. And so many plans I try to make. Okay. And I keep pushing my own shit to the side. Like, I be like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. But I find that other people's needs become more important than mine. That's my fault. I'm not blaming nobody else. Promises and commitments that you make to yourself, right? How important are those promises and commitments that you make to yourself versus the promises and commitments you make to other people? Example. You make a promise to yourself to be more financially focused, right? But then you keep making excuses. You push your budgeting to the side. You do this, you do that, or whatever the case may be. But then your friend come along or somebody else come along and they need you to do something for them. And you go, okay. And you do what they need you to do. But yet the things that you are aligning for yourself, you keep pushing to the side and you keep procrastinating. And you're not thinking at that moment that you are making yourself less important than somebody else, right? You're not thinking that, because if you were, how many of us would stop in our tracks and be like, hold up, how important are you to you? How important am I to me? Right? And Zen came right in the room and he said, my needs and wants are always below everyone else's. So just take a minute. I hear so many people of popular sayers. I need to save money. Me. I need to lose weight. I don't say that. I need to have a regular workout routine. Or I need to get a new job, or I want to start a business. Promises and commitments. I'm going to go to therapy that you make for yourself, that you bench to the side because you procrastinate on yourself, but you put other people's needs ahead of yours. Wait, Valerie said, I remember I lived in Wappinger Falls in the 90s. I dated this guy in Newburgh. Nice apartment downstairs, real clean. Then he finally took me upstairs to meet his mom, and the house was infested horribly. And listen, if it's a lot of roaches, you can smell them bitches. You can. You can. Wait, Angel, see, thank you. Thank you. Y'all be honest, motherfuckers, because I know some of y'all lived with roaches. It ain't, listen. Let's be motherfucking honest, because some of y'all be acting bougie when a roach come out and y'all be running me because I'm a whole fucking ass every time, especially if it's a cockroach. The ones that fly, I'm fucking racing the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck if I lived in the house with roaches. I don't like them shits. Okay? But I'm going to tell you, I'm familiar with them. Angel said at my grandmother's house, we used to bet on how many roaches would run out when we shook the toaster. Oh! That's why I be like, you know how these days and times, good morning, Ghost. You know how these days and times we be washing our fruit with apple cider vinegar, seltzer water, baking soda, and letting our fruit just, marinate in the water and rinse it out. Thank you, Ghost. Give me the thumbs up. Thank you. And rinse it out to make sure our fruit is clean. You know how we go through this extra shit these days to make sure. And then when we go shopping, we're like, I only want to eat organic. I only want to eat fresh vegetables, right? But meanwhile, we were putting our bread in toasters that roaches slept in that night. Just the fuck saying. How we've become bougie. So Deb, you feel the same way. How important are you to you? So you're saying that you put your own needs and priorities aside and you prioritize other people's needs first. Why do we do that? Why do we do that? Why do we make our needs and wants secondary to other people's needs and wants? How important are you to you? Nakia, why are you going Thursday? I'm supposed to go Wednesday into the city. Y'all getting on my nerves. I'm supposed to go meet Angel tomorrow. Val, you're important to you. Okay. See, but look what you said. You must stop procrastinating. Do you find that you procrastinate on the things that you want to do for yourself, but when it comes to other people, you do not procrastinate? What is that? What is that? Okay. What is that? Oh my God, you taking classes? Brandilla. I pray for you because I cried through all my math classes in school. And when I went back to college, I was like, I am not good with math. I mean, and I told y'all the stories on here many a times. My son used to come over and try to help me. And he'd be like, Ma, all you got to do is, and that's Smokey's phrase. That's why I told Smokey he can't copyright that phrase because my son used to say that to me during trying to do math stuff. And he used to be like, all you got to do is this. And I'm like, stop saying all you got to do is. Like, don't put no alphabets and numbers together. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can judge me all you want, but that's not my fucking thing, okay? And when I had to take business stat, my son came over and he was like, everything starts with algebra. And I said, and that's where it fucks me up. You right. He says, if you know the basics of algebra, you could get through this. And I was like, hey, that's the problem. And that's it. So then he started writing the basic algebra formulas and going, see, all you gotta do is this. And I was like, stop fucking saying all I gotta do is. And my mother is a witness to this because she was at the house when I was living in Crystal Springs and Watchung, New Jersey. I remember this like it was yesterday. And I told her and my circle fuck hoe ex, everybody turn the TV off, leave me alone and be quiet. Nobody can say shit in here until I get through these math questions. My mother went in the guest room where she was sleeping and closed the door. My circle fuck hoe was sitting on the couch with a cast on his knee because he just had surgery and he didn't turn the TV on either. He just sat there, and I sat there and I did my work. I'm very angry when it comes to math. That's my truth. Oh, not. See, some people are good at math and some people just, either you know it or you don't, and I don't. You still cipher, hillbilly? Wait, Angel said, I count on my fingers, but I hire people with finance and accounting degrees, and that's how you're supposed to do it. Okay? That's how you're supposed to do it. And I'm telling you, Angel, that's the key, right? Being a good leader. I'm telling you, being a good leader. I got a guy right now that's working underneath me, and I don't know how to do the shit he do, macros and queries, writing queries and pulling data and shit like that. I am not a data analyst. I am not. And so I leverage the expertise of this gentleman who works underneath me to pull what I need him to pull. Listen, you got to be a good leader. Oh, God Ghost, you finished trig in the 10th grade? I cried to my professor in Bronx Community College. I went to Bronx Community College for a year and a half. And I cried in my calculus class. I was like, give me a D. I'm a single mother. I cannot do this. I do not want to take the class over. I will accept the lowest grade to avoid taking this class over. And I was snot-nosed crying. I was a single mother. It was hard. I was getting home 10, 11 o'clock at night, picking up my son from my grandmother's house, throwing his clothes on, jumping in the cab, and going to my apartment. It was affecting my schedule. I was getting up late trying to get my son to school. It was a lot. I hate math. I know, Brandilla. We need a math genius to come over and help you. Okay? The fuck? Cause, baby. And you know what? You know how many people I know that have gone back to school at this adult age and struggle with math? A lot of us. A lot of us. I'm just not into it. Okay? When you make commitments to other people, right? When you make commitments to other people, how important are these commitments to you? How many commitments have you made to other people that you have worked hard not to break? More than the ones you've broken? I'm asking. I didn't have any more math classes after that. I had one class, my 11th and 12th grade year. Wow. Brandilla, you gonna hit up Protagonist? Okay. Somebody else hit up Protagonist, and I don't think Protagonist called them back. So let me know how that works out. Because I like reliable people. You know. Oh, shit. Damaris stepped in the room. Here she go. Finance is her favorite subject. My degree is in finance and economics. I love it. See, Damaris, all this time, you could have helped me with my business stat when I was suffering. When I was in school, I was suffering. I didn't know shit. I didn't know nothing. But I passed my business stat class, the first class with a B and the second business stat 2 with an A, because I made everybody be quiet. I dedicated my life to that. Okay, Deb, you had good teachers. See, see you later, Angel. Brandilla, I know you lying. You ain't sending no cake, and I've been waiting 3 years for a whole cake. This some bullshit. This some bullshit. All I don't know math, so I guess I ain't never gonna get my cake because I don't know. I can't help you with math, Brandilla. So I'm just not gonna get a cake, I guess. I'm just living out here in the whole ghetto. You know, between Liebert, aka No Show, and Sam Archer, No Show, but Liebert had offered me food twice. No Show. I call motherfuckers out. I do. I do. Um Oh, sorry, y'all, because I got a lot of things going at the same time. So, protagonist is the math man. Okay, that's what he said. You know, I got trust issues. Don't listen to me, y'all, because I got trust issues. So I don't know. People say a lot of shit, and I need to see shit before I really believe that people are who they say they are. This is one of the things that I battle in my life, and I call it out real a lot lately. Like I have trust issues because that's the one thing that I need to deal with because I'm at that point in my life where I pull motherfuckers to the carpet because I'm like, I already have trust issues. Don't fucking lie to me. Don't play with me because don't play with me. Clive, come in the room. Good morning, Mr. Chang. Clive said, I've realized that by always putting my friends' needs first, I've been taken for granted, leading to a sense of being underappreciated. It's time for me to reconsider this approach. I love it. I love it. Clive, I appreciate you. I do. You know I do. You know, you came over here and set up my monitors. I can't complain. You know? But I get exactly what you're saying. When you make commitments to other people, how important do you make these commitments? Clive said he realizes that he puts other people's needs before his own. And he needs to start rethinking this approach. How many of us do that? And then we look at our lives and we wonder, how come we are not making any traction in our lives? Why is it taking us longer to accomplish the things that we want to accomplish? Because you know why? In some cases, our commitment to other people is more important than a commitment that we make to ourselves. I'm speaking to me. And I hope y'all get the message too. Is there lint in my hair? Because we can't start no shit with no lint. Okay? Thank you, Clive, for that, because I know exactly what you mean. And when you get to a point of feeling underappreciated, which is a place I have been, and I'm past that already. You enter a stage of resentment. And we talked about that on here before. Good morning, Pat. We talked about how do you deal once you have feelings of resentment. And for me, because I have a feeling of being underappreciated, certain things trigger me. When people that do not reciprocate constantly fucking call me and ask me to do shit, I get annoyed now. My patience be short. And they be looking at me side-eye. And I'm like, what? Like you're constantly asking me to commit things to you, do things for you, prioritize you. But you don't do it on the opposite side. And yet I still make the things that I commit to you more important than the things that I commit to myself. I'm trying to do an about face and do me first. Ghost, that's a good move. Get your real estate license, boo. Johnny said, I can't tell you how many times I said I'll take care of it tomorrow. Yes, Johnny. Oh, you us. I'll take care of it tomorrow. I'll start next week or on the 1st of the month. Think I'll have time. I am working on retraining my thinking to get started now. Right. Because if somebody else asked you to do something for them and you said, okay, I'm going to do it for you tomorrow, Johnny, I guarantee you would show up and you would be there to do that thing for that other person on the day you said you were going to do it. But what about the promises you keep making to yourself and you keep saying, I'm going to do it tomorrow, I'm going to do it tomorrow, I'm going to do it tomorrow, I'm going to do it tomorrow? How important are you to you? Okay? That's a great move, Ghost. Nakia said, after every therapy session, my therapist always asks me, what did I do for my self-care? For myself. And I can never answer her. I'm over it. When you going to get an answer, Kia? When are you going to get an answer? What self-care did you do for yourself? And this is why every month I go and I get a 90-minute massage, okay? Every month I make sure that money is in that budget for me to go get an hour and a half massage, right? And some people will look at it and they go, oh, she's bougie, or oh, no, self-care. Right? Because I don't have nobody that's rubbing my back and rubbing my aches and pains and relaxing me Monday through Friday or once a month getting that big old deep tissue massage. And I don't expect somebody to do it because that's what professionals are for. Now, if somebody just want to rub me, that's different. But I love deep tissue professional massages and I pay for that. Also, self-care for myself is I try, but I have not been consistent with it. Once a month, I sit my ass down and I go get a vitamin drip and a B12 shot in my ass. Self-care. And some people look at that and go, oh, you go and you get a vitamin drip? Yes, because I don't take vitamins on a daily basis. Okay? And so I treat myself to that. Self-care. What do you do for yourself that lands in the self-care arena? How many times, Nakia, you gonna go to your therapist and have no answer? Every year, I take a vacation. People go, oh my God, you traveling again? Because I work. I spend my money, my time on everybody else. I could do for me. How important are you to you? I get up in the morning and I get on my bike. Some mornings I don't want to. But you know what I think? Oh, yeah, Robin, as soon as you get a phone call and somebody be like, come out to drink at the bar, your ass there. Oh, come on, Robin, let's do that. Your ass there. So because you can commit to everybody else, guess the fuck what? You can get the fuck up in the morning and commit to yourself. And that's what I talk to myself in the morning. I'll be like, You are consistent with so many other things and people in your life. Be consistent with yourself. I have these conversations with myself to remind me that I'm important to me. I'm still working on it. That part, well, this is why I have trust issues. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I've had a lot of lying ass men in my life, but I've had good experiences, these last couple of years, right? Because I'm like this. I live my life out loud. I tell my stuff on here, and I'm like, if anybody think I'm lying, come on my show. If you know me personally and you think I'm lying about a specific thing, come on my show and call me a liar. Right? And not one person in 3 years, 4 years, has jumped on and said, bitch, you lying. And I done told a lot of shit on the show, on my YouTube storytelling channel. I told a lot of shit, and not one person jumped on my show in 4 years and said, you a liar. I'm over lying ass men too. And that's why I have trust issues. But I'm having a good experience. And I hope that I don't have to experience a lying ass man. And if I do, I'm going to call them out. Whether they're my man or somebody else's the fuck man. I'm going to be like, you lying. Because we need to do better. Val, baby. But you know what? See, I have to, and I've been here many a times, Val, but part of it is my fault because I'm going to be honest. I have some really core people in my life. I do. People that I might not hang out with on a regular basis, but I know, and this is part of what I need to unpack in therapy. I know that I need to do better at reaching out and communicating my needs to the core people in my life. Do you use your support system? Do you know who the core people are in your life? Right? How can you avoid being lonely? Is part of feeling lonely your inability to be able to reach out and ask for help in your circle if you have a support system? That's part of I just keep shit to myself. And sometimes I'm like, oh, nobody gives a damn. But I also didn't give people a chance to give a damn. Okay? Ghost said my therapy session last night was really good. Y'all should try it if you haven't yet. Look at this mother effer. What? Actually, I was supposed to have a therapy session today, but she wants to move my appointment, so I'm over her. So I'm going to try to get a consultation with another lady that I had selected. After this show, I'm going to reach out and see if I can schedule a consultation with this other woman, because yes, Ghost, you are absolutely right. You need to do it for yourself if you have not done it. Going to therapy is a form of self-care. You don't have to go to therapy because something is wrong or you think something is wrong. Therapy can just be a maintenance of your life. Wait, Debbie, y'all said, Kia, we all are. Tired of lying ass men. Shit. Now, Brandilla came in and said 10 easy ways to practice self-care. 1, we're going to go through them. 1, thank you, Brandilla. Take a walk around the block without your phone. Take an Epsom salt bath. Turn off your phone for 1 hour and focus on being present. Baby, who took a screenshot of all of this? Somebody write it down. We need this shit. I'm going to have to go back and grab these shits because, baby, I need to do this. I don't know about taking a bath because I hate to sit in my tub because somebody lived in my apartment before me. There was one tenant in this apartment before me. I'm the second tenant in this apartment. So it skeeves me out. I bleach the fuck out of my tub every week. I run the jets with the bleach through it to make sure my jets are clean. But I still, the thought of sitting in a tub after somebody else sat in the tub, I don't even take baths at hotels because something about it skeeves me. I'm a try though. Right? Because I've been here, living here for 4 years? I'm in my 5th year and I done bleached the fuck out of it. I should be able to sit in the shit now. It's not like they're going to give me a new tub. That's a good one. All right. Those are take a walk, take an Epsom bath, turn off your phone and focus on the present. Number 4, write out 10 things you are grateful for. Turn on your favorite music and have a dance party in your kitchen. I do that every day. I do that on TikTok. And when I do it in the mornings on TikTok, I specifically say, this is how I wake up in the morning. Right? That's my sense of peace. And I do it on TikTok to spread joy. Dancing in my kitchen. Do a 10-minute meditation. I need to get back to that, y'all. Okay? Singing bowl. I have a singing bowl over here. Take a break and stretch or do a short midday yoga. Let's get to it. Number 8. Take yourself on a date to your favorite coffee shop or cafe. Drink a big glass of water. Paint, draw, sing, or do anything that feeds your creative outlet. Yes. Thank you, Brandilla. How to commit to yourself. 10 ways to focus on yourself and be present in the moment. I love these, Brandilla. I absolutely love these. And Brandilla sent them to me. Yeah! I need to print it out and put it up on my wall because I need to remember these 10 things. I love it. Thank you, Brandilla. Okay. Valerie said, but I look around now and think to myself, where are all the people I took good care of years ago? The people that I would do anything for. Where are they now? Where the fuck are they now, Val? Where the fuck are they? You look around. The people you showed up for in your life. And I know people say do it from your heart and don't expect shit back. Fuck that. I'm human and I'm just being truthful. I expect reciprocation. I don't give a fuck about them stupid ass phrases people come up with. Don't expect nothing back. Give it with your heart. Fuck that. Reciprocate. Where the fuck are those people? Listen, let me tell you something. And you know my family's probably going to poke me. I'm already kind of like the black sheep on my mama's side of the family. And I don't care. But let me tell you how raggedy people could be. Mother, you know I love you. Right? You already know I'm the black sheep of the family. I don't care. But my aunt had a heart attack. Oh my God. Prayers and blessings. I'm not a heart attack, a stroke. Sorry, God. No, a stroke. It's awful. Okay. Prayers for my aunt. Okay. I wish her speedy recovery and continued movement towards good health. That's what I wish for my aunt. Right? It's scary as we get older. But let me tell you how we found out. My aunt had a stroke. My mother's sister. My mother's sister. Right? This is how you know we're fucked up as a people. Right? So I got a text at 3:00 in the morning in Facebook, family members. We don't have each other's fucking phone numbers. I get a text on one of my social media apps, IG, but I got 3 pages. So I might see your inbox or I might not. That said, hello, cousin. It was at 3:00 in the morning. And so when I saw it, I was like, I woke up to pee and I saw it and I was very dismissive because it's a cousin that I don't interact with. And I'm like, they don't never inbox me any other time. So, okay. I responded eventually and I said, hello, cousin, or something to that nature. Good morning, Smokey. Right? And she didn't say nothing else. And I showed it to Nakia just to say, I did respond. But in between that, my mama had called me and she said, oh, your aunt had a stroke. And I was like, what? You know, I went through, is she okay? How's she doing? Blah, 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 so and so, boo, 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 boo. And then I said, Ma, how did you find out? I told y'all, I just tell my business on here. Somebody, who gonna get mad? Who gonna do? What Sharaya said, who gonna check me, boo? Right? I asked my mother, how did you find out your sister had a stroke? Your sister had a stroke. She said, my cousin called me. So your nieces didn't call you. Because one of your nieces texted me on Instagram at 3 o'clock in the morning and just said, hello, cuz. So your nieces didn't call you to tell you that their mama, your sister, had a stroke. You had to find out from a cousin. We got to do better. We got to do better. Where are all the people you took care of years ago? Where are they when you need them? Y'all said, Val, I feel you for real, for real. I've put those people in their appropriate level of importance, and me too. Me too. People that don't think of you when something important or critical happens in the family, or people that don't reciprocate or don't show up for you the way you show up for them. Baby, I be waving bye in my mind to all them motherfuckers like bye. Okay, goes the Never Give Up video. Oh, I gotta go back and watch that. Brandilla, let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Keep reminding us. I share this to show practicing self-care is not as hard as we think it is. It's the little things. You know, yesterday when I was out at the bar, right? I looked around and I did an assessment. A lot of people was just scrolling through their phones, including me. We at a bar, drinking, music is playing, people are dancing, and people are doing this. Mindless scrolling as a sense of comfort. For those who have anxiety, go through, they mindless scroll. Me, mindless scroll as a level of comfort. Look it up. That's why they say turn off your phone for a certain amount of time each day to disconnect and be present, because at no time are we present because we're constantly doing this. Val, I do the same thing, and this is confirmation that I need to prioritize me. Me too. It's a message for all of us. Reciprocation. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, Val, I asked to bring them back in my life, and one person came back, my friend Cooper. You know, my life is funny because like lately, Nakia and I have been hanging out, right? Because we go through our, you know, when she's not living in state, I can't hang out as much, right? And so, you know, we're hanging out a lot lately, and the people that have never seen us together, right? A lot of them will, first thing they'll ask is, are y'all related? Are y'all related? Are y'all related? That's the first question that comes up, right? Or the second question will be, how long have y'all known each other? And we'll be like, oh, 20 plus years. And people will be like, oh, really? I have never seen you with her, or whatever the case would be, because this is one of those situations where Nakia is in my life. There might be some periods of time you might not see her, but she's always there. That's like your friend Cooper. They come back. We come back. Your authentic core comes back. They never left, really. Life's just life sometimes. But these are the people that we need to identify in our lives as our core. Wait, what happened? I never understood why it mattered who told y'all what. As long as you got the info and the person that told you is a close person in the mix some way. What do you mean? What is that in response to? What did I miss? What did I miss? What is that in response to? Y'all said I saw a video of an older lady saying that she takes 2 hours to get ready every day as part of her self-care, pampering herself. Ooh. Okay, that might give me anxieties, but okay. Pampering herself. I mean, I do that too, but do I need 2 hours? I don't know. But whatever works for you, I love it. Right? How important are you to you? Why are other people's commitments more important than the ones you make for yourself? And what message are you sending by prioritizing other people's needs above your own? Oh, mother who told her about the sister having a stroke. You said it never mattered. You know, you never understood why it mattered who told y'all what. Well, Ghost, that's you. That's you. Right? And because you don't know the history behind what I said, you're not going to understand it. Right? But this is a pattern in my family. And so you don't have to understand it, but I don't like it. Okay? And that's what makes me different. Okay? I'm like this. If my brother, if something fucking happens to my brother, I don't want to fucking find out from nobody else but my mama or somebody else. Nobody in this, nobody, no cousin, no distant relative. Nobody should be calling me, telling me. And some people would be like, why does it matter? It matters to me. It matters to me. Okay? Because if something happened to me, I would hope that my son would be the one to tell people that something happened to me. There's a reason why I have a bug up my ass with how my mama found out. Okay, because my mama always find out last about something that happens in our family. My mama sometimes don't find out until the shit happened long ago. And you know what? I guarantee you, Ghost, that deep down inside, it affects how my mama feels. That's why it matters. Okay? Because I know the trauma and the triggers and stuff that surrounds my mama. Okay? And so that's why it matters. See how passionate I am about that shit? Nobody ain't got to agree with me, but I understand the dynamics of my family and I know how it makes my mama feel. So it matters. Period. And I stand on that 10 toes, 10 hands down. Thank you, Kia. I fucking dare my mama to be in a hospital and nobody fucking call me. I will poke. I didn't jump on you, Ghost. I'm just passionate about it. Okay. And I just had to answer it because anybody that's listening to my show, because I got a couple of people that don't fucks with me that listens to my show. So here you are. Now you know. Take that message and run it along. Thank you, y'all. Yep, when my mom passed, I made sure I got to my siblings before the lady who found her. It matters. Thank you, y'all. I'm so glad a population of y'all understand. Yes, Ghost, I'm very passionate about this because this just happened. So I'm still living in the moment. Okay? I'm still living in the moment. This just fucking happened. My aunt had a stroke last week. My mama just found out not too long ago. Fuck that. That's ghetto. My brother announced on Facebook that my sister passed and I was pissed. Strangers knew before my family did. I'm still pissed about that because his ass was on Facebook talking like he was here. This what I be talking about. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? People be doing too much. People be doing too much. The fuck? I'm just saying, how important are you to you? The fuck? Because you know our topics are all over the place. Okay. But with that, y'all, it's 9:18. See how y'all got me all riled up? Oh my God. Because, you know, family make my ass itch. Go say he was hurting and wasn't thinking straight. Let him make it, Deb. She was his sister too. Mm-hmm. People be doing too much. People be doing too much. And I'm just here to call them out. That's it. That's it. And when they ask why I don't fucks with them, they won't be confused. Why I don't fucks with them. His ass always attention seeking, and I get he was hurt, but damn, did he confirm Kaya was made aware? I know she was, but nope. Wait before you telling strangers, damn. Yeah, he probably wasn't thinking, but you know, you still got to call him to the carpet so that you do better next time. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's right, Valerie. Let them know. Thumbs up, y'all. So in the meantime, between time, as I am preparing to end the show, I don't want you guys to forget that we are reading All About Love, New Visions. Bell Hooks is the author. It talks about love being used as a noun or verb, how it plays out in your life. What do you know about love? Okay, it's on the New York Times bestseller list. This is our book that we'll be reading. Fellas, you want to know about love too? Get you a fucking book. It's $9.99 on Amazon. No, I'm not making any money off of this. Okay, and so this is the book that we'll be discussing on March 8th during Wine, Cheese, and Things. All right, before we get into our night of card games and drinking. All right. I love it. Okay. And so make sure you get your book, Amazon, $9.99. All right. Reminder, this is the house that we're going into in Galveston in Friendsgiving. You have a balance. Okay. I need to pull up the picture with all of our names and shit on it. I don't have it here right now. Oh, I do. Oh, wait. Let me see. 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 Is this it? Is this the one? All right. Here's the picture I was looking for. All right. So balance is due by March 31st, $150. All of these people you see on this, well, one or two people are fully paid or somebody only owe like $50. But a majority of these names, y'all have a balance of $150. Then there are about 5 people on here that has a balance of a little bit more because you have special accommodations or you're coming a day early. This is the list of names I have that's going into the house. Now, if you change your mind and you no longer come into the house, make sure you see those words that's highlighted in black. No refunds, okay? Because you're not coming, I still got to pay for the house. All right. So if you don't come, you lose your refund. And then we just have more space in the house. Because you know what? At this point, I'm not even backfilling it with additional people. See, I was going to open it up for additional people, but it's going to become I don't want it to become an administrative nightmare for myself. Okay. Now, if a person at the last minute decides they want to come, they would have to give me their full money up front, no questions asked, in order for them to get in at the last minute if someone else on here does not pay for their balance by March 31st. Okay. But 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to open the door for anybody else to get in here, right? Because I don't want it to be an administrative nightmare, and I don't want it to be a personality clash. Okay. So make sure you get your monies in. This is the house that we're going to be in for Friendsgiving. Okay. We got shit going on. Okay. This is our end of summer soiree, August 21st through 25th. If you didn't go last year, you better get on it this year. All right. It's $50 per person. This money does not come to me. Do not send me this money, because I'm just going to go to Starbucks. I'm going to go somewhere and get a sandwich. I'm going to do something. Don't send me your $50. This $50 goes directly to the travel agent who is arranging all your booking needs and your itinerary. You can either scan the Scan Me. You can go to the booking page by clicking my link and going into my link tree and clicking 2024 Coffee Soiree. You can go to my Facebook page and find the post that's pinned on my page and get to the booking page that way. Many ways to get to the booking page here. $50 per person. All you need is $50 to secure your room. Do not get mad at me if you go to put your money down after waiting all this time and there's no more rooms left, okay? Or the price drastically changed. That happened to some people last year. They waited to the last minute to book their trip, and the hotel price went up. Okay, it's nothing I could do about that, because I did not pay for a block of rooms and on a contract to secure the price, because you guys are flaky. So I can't even secure a block of rooms. I have trust issues. Okay, so make sure that you are on board for the end of summer soiree. This is our big end of summer trip. All right, the one where we go out of the country for. All right, so these are the activities that we have going on with Coffee with Friends. It's a lot of stuff in motion. I didn't even talk about the rodeo. I hinted on it when I showed the book, but rodeo activities, March 8th weekend, wine, cheese, and things on Friday, along with the book reading and some card games and stuff like that. And then on Saturday, we got the rodeo shit. You know, I don't know how that's going to play out, but we're going to do it. Whatever the fuck it is, I'm going to be happy with it, okay? Because I ain't never been, all right? And then Sunday, we're going to go somewhere and have brunch. Now, I plan on getting to Texas Wednesday or Thursday. I need to talk to Nakia, because Nakia, you wanted to do something specific in Texas. And if we fly out on Friday, we're not going to have time to do it. So we need to go Wednesday or Thursday so that we could do that extra shit that you wanted to do while we're there. Now, I might bring my laptop, because I can't just I might have to work a little bit while I'm there. And that's okay, right? As long as we have Wi-Fi, I can get my work done. And so these are the things that we have upcoming. And then there's a little bit more in between. West Virginia in June. Friendsmas in December. We got other stuff coming. Okay. So as we get the houses and as we get all the detailed information, I will continue to share the trips that are upcoming. But I've shared the ones that are already secured. Okay. Right. Ratio. So we have to go before Friday to be able to get ratio in. All right. I mean, Debbie, I know, Debbie, that you work, and Fancy, y'all work and shit like that. And so we got to figure out how we get to ratio. We'll figure it out. Okay. We will figure it out, Nakia, but we need to get there Wednesday or Thursday so that we can do ratio. Okay. My family knows how I feel about Facebook announcements of death, because I go the fuck off. Y'all said y'all ever have friends that talk crap all the time about someone, and then that person dies, they online crying and grieving? It's the reason I have trust issues. One of them, because they be lying. Like, what the fuck? Okay? I know, Nakia. Cheryl said, as in the book, unlike love, death will touch us at some point in our lives. What about that? That's guaranteed. How do I do that, y'all? Can you call me and tell me how I do that? How do I do that? I want to learn how to do that. Tell me how to do that, y'all. And we are sipping wine talking about the book, not no Hennessy, y'all. Wait a minute, Deb. Deb said, I don't drink Hennessy, okay? I don't fucking drink Hennessy. But Angel's Envy? The fuck? Debbie said we can't drink nothing but wine when we're talking about the book. I agree, Debbie. We're going to stick to wine or Prosecco, something real light, like a champagne maybe, while we're talking about the book to keep things light, okay? Because the games and the Hennessy and all the other liquors are coming later that night. Don't worry, we're going to get the liquors in. I agree with you, Deb. Ghost said Facebook is also a way to let your close people know something all at once so you don't have to make call after call after call and keep repeating the bad news. You can also text them in a group text. Why you got to put it on Facebook for the strangers to see too? So that everybody could be like, oh my God, what happened? Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear. Then you don't get time to sync the information in. You don't get time to mourn the information, to mourn what has happened. You don't get time to grieve what has happened because it's on Facebook. And you got a million motherfuckers inboxing you going, what happened? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Nigga, no. No. Sometimes people are not ready to deal with the population of people inboxing them. Put it on Facebook opens that up. Give people time to sink it in. Deb said, but I think family should be told about it personally and not read it when everyone else does. That's just my personal opinion. We have become so out of touch these days. Deb said, Ghost, family didn't know. My cousin Aunt Red got shock of their lives. My phone blew up. I'm still so hurt that I'm sorry for her anniversary of 1 year. He was posting a video. Tell you, your phone will blow up. I know my trust issues. Okay. Okay. Johnny Leon Hill said, I'm just going to type this shit again because what we do, I missed it. Arrogance is thinking that God will give you the opportunity to do tomorrow what he has given you the time to do today. That fucking part. And why do we put off our commitments to ourselves till tomorrow when we are being arrogant to think that we have tomorrow? Johnny, you better say it. You better say it. Smokey said, my brother failed to call me when my mom had to go to the hospital. My mom told him not to call me. Who does that? See, I'm a poke somebody. I'm a still call. Let my mama go in the hospital. Even my brother in the Hooskow, when my mama go in the hospital, I can't tell y'all all my business, but my brother knows. My brother be knowing everything that going on out here with his mama. And he in the Hooskow. I ain't never gonna let my brother find out from a third party what's going on with his mama. Debbie, what? My Angel's Envy still there? I will get the bottle, Debbie. You don't have to buy that bottle. That bottle is expensive. I would not expect you to buy that bottle for me, Debbie. When I get there, or if you pick it up for me, I will give you the money. That bottle is not cheap. Okay? And so I would not put that on you, Debbie. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. You said, but when the games come out, the boo coming out too? What the fuck? Ratio like an upscale lounge. Yes, that's where we're going. We're going to Ratio because we upscale. The fuck? Ghost said, I'm coming too. We got to get an Uber that night because I want to drink. You talking about we got to get an Uber that night. Y'all going to get the Uber. The men. Okay, provide and protect. The fuck? Pino, why you not going? You just said you were going. That's true, but Deb, what if something happens? See, that's risky. I would be mad, but I understood it. I understand why she said it, but But at least he ain't call nobody else, Smokey. It's not like your brother called your cousin and said, oh, my mama in the hospital, and you found out from the cousin. Oh, no, fam need to tell, even when the person says, don't say nothing. Oh, she said, I got a sip left. Oh, damn. I know, we fucked that bottle up. And that was the second bottle, Kia. Oh, is that why you not coming? Y'all, you know what, y'all? I can't fucking wait to see you. I can't. I'm going to give you the fucking biggest hug in the universe because you don't miss shit and you just say whatever the fuck. Okay? All right, well, Nut, that's fine. Because we just here trying to be positive. We trying to grow positively. I'm not trying to hold no animosity against nobody. I'm not trying to hold no resentment against nobody. You know, if you piss me off and we talk about it, we work through it. I'm about growing, being better, doing better, and building relationships, right? So I'm a hug up on all of y'all because that's what this platform and this show is about, growing and being better. You know, some of us, you know, we look at ourselves as though we're better than the next person. And we look at other people's flaws and we be like, no, I don't want to fuck with you because you got all kind of flaws. And sometimes we don't look at ourselves and the flaws that we have. And sometimes our flaws could be similar to the other person's flaws, but we don't look at our own flaws. We look at the other person's flaws and be like, I don't want them. I don't want to be near them. I don't want them loving up on me. I don't want this. I don't want that. But who are you? Are you perfect in your ways? Like, I'm learning. Like, I mean, a couple of people on here, we've had our words and shit like that. But you know what? It's with love for me. It's about growing. It's about going through the pain points, right? And so when I come, I'm hugging up on every goddamn body. I don't give a fuck. Because I want to spread love. Okay? I'm not holding on to animosity. I'm not holding on to resentment because that is what keeps me from growing. That's me though. But I want to share that with y'all if anybody is struggling. Okay? So if y'all still beefing, get it together. The fuck? Nut said, good morning, Juanita. Y'all gotta go Friday because I think Saturday be hosting lesbian night. We can't go Saturday. Oh, and I don't care about lesbian night. I like lesbian night. What? I don't care about lesbian night. That don't bother me. But we cannot go Saturday. Saturday is off the table. We gotta go Wednesday or Thursday. Maybe Thursday night. Let's see what's happening in Ratio on Thursday night. Friday night, we got the book reading. Saturday, we got rodeo card games and blah, blah, blah. Sunday, we got brunch. So Thursday, thank you, Val. Thursday is when we should plan to go to Ratio. Thursday night, the lounges should be popping. If it's like New York, Thursday night should be a popping night. Oh, no beef. Y'all just don't fuck with each other. Well, I don't know how y'all gonna do that because all Coffee with Friends activities includes all of y'all. So, and don't be bringing no toxic energy into it. We gotta learn to be able to step in the room with each other, even if we don't fuck with each other or whatever. We still gotta be able to be able to step into the room and survive through that, right? We got to work on ourselves. Okay. I know y'all. I don't either. I'm so over it. I'm so over the beef that I'm like, at this point in time, the way we are moving with Coffee with Friends, we don't, that dynamic don't fit here because it's not positive. It needs to be positive. So y'all need to get it together. Okay. When we participate together, we're not toxic nut. What makes it toxic is that people bring their own toxic shit into the room. Okay, we were not toxic, not one bit when I was in Texas. Okay, but people bring their own personal toxicity into the room, and that's what stirs up trouble, in my opinion, outside looking in. Like, I feel like we had a great time. If everybody put their personal feelings to the side and just work towards growing and doing better, that's the whole point. But yet we are still stuck in holding on to animosity and not giving each other grace. This is what we want to hold on to because that is that shit we learned growing up. That's that shit we need to unlearn. We need to all fucking recognize that none of us are perfect and all of us got some shit with us that somebody else is not gonna fucking like, and you're gonna and somebody's gonna pull you to the carpet, and either you're going to adjust your behavior, do better, be better, or not, right? But that's what we here for on Coffee with Friends, right? So when we get into Coffee with Friends and there's internal bickering, that kind of messes up the dynamics of what we doing here. We trying to be better, be better, be better. And I'm gonna keep saying that, be better. Okay. Deb said, no, I get it too. I would be upset as well, but the brother stuck between a rock and a hard place as Smokey. I probably would have still called you too, right? I'd have been like, Ma didn't want me to call you, but I called. Okay. That's fine, Nut. I'm not going to push you or nothing like that. People got to do what they're comfortable doing, but I'm coming there with love and I'm loving up on everybody. It don't matter to me. And some people, even the liars can participate because you know what? This is a growing and healing platform. This is like when people expect people to come to church already saved and holy. No, you sitting in the pew because you're trying to do some work on yourself. It don't mean you perfect, but we got to be better at, when people are showing up in the room and they're trying to be better, we got to learn to recognize that for each other. This is what loving up on each other is like. But hey, I can lead you to the water, but I can't force motherfuckers to drink. But I'm trying to grow. Okay. So how I navigate in my life, if I got a problem with you, I'm going to talk about it. We're going to work through it, but you ain't going to mess up this positivity I got going on. I'm still going to show up in the room because I'm here to do better. Well, you'll have to do say after the book reading, okay? I know, Juanita. I wish you could come too. Y'all, I love it. I love your tongue. I'm going to try to do better. Y'all, you just come out with any old thing. I'm like, oh my God. Don't do that repeat shit that Ghost tried to do when I came to see what I'm saying? Because y'all know I tell the truth on here. When I got to Houston the last time, I didn't think I was going to see Ghost because he tried to do what Nut is doing right now. I'm not coming. I'm not this. Threw a whole fucking tantrum, right? And almost messed up the dynamics of what we were doing, what we're here for. And I said, I don't give a fuck. I called Ghost. I text that motherfucker. I said, I'm here. I'm in Houston. I don't care what's going on. I took a whole fucking plane ride. I came all the way over here. Debbie was in the house. I said, Ghost is coming. Debbie is my witness. He didn't plan on coming. That's what I was told. But I'm not coming to Texas, bringing my activities and shit and my energy, talking about healing and doing better. And there's some internal battle going on in Houston. And I hear this one's not coming because I don't want to sit in the same room with that one, or I don't want to do this. Come on, y'all. He showed up. So I'm expecting the same for you, Nut. But we'll see. And plus, did I not? Are you not my content creator? How could you not come? You quit the job already? You quit the job? See? You messing up. Yes, Val, I can't wait for you to get to Houston either. It's going to be so good. Oh, we can't go on a Thursday? Why we can't go on a Thursday night? I know, I got to go to Dallas too. Exactly, Debbie. They'll both be there. And if they're not, I'm going to take it personal because she's supposed to be my content creator. And so what are you saying? You can't be my content creator because you never going to want to be in the same room with Ghost? Then how's that going to work? And Juanita, thanks for knowing me. See, Juanita has known me for a really long time. Juanita has known me for a really long time. And what the fuck did she say? Robin will dismiss the bullshit or dismiss herself. Because Deb has spoken. Okay, thank you, Nut. Because you know it's true. Because when I see you, I'ma hug your ass. Because you know we got that relationship. I'ma hug your ass. I might spoon you a little bit too. Bring your ass on outside. Exactly. She knows she gotta be there. I will fucking karate chop her. She kind of thick, you know. She little, but she's you know, she heavy. You know, but me and her be tussling. I poke her. Okay? Don't show up if you want to. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, because he tried to throw the same tantrum Peanut throwing, and I'm not going for it. Because that shit don't got nothing to do with me or my show. And what we doing as a chosen family ain't got shit to do with me. Think of it as Thanksgiving. You guys sit at the table with somebody you don't like in your family. The fuck? No, I'm not sending you no clips, Peanut. If you can't be there to do ongoing content created in the end, I'm not sending no clips because now I'm doing your work. Deb said, my house is peaceful and it will remain that way. We're going to have the best time that weekend like we always do. We are going to have a peaceful, fun house. And we are. And we are. And we are. Because I'm building something and I'm investing and I'm traveling and I don't have time for these tantrums. Y'all need to get it together. The fuck? And with that being said, I got to go because I got work to do. And I gotta get my life together because how important are you to you? Okay? How important are you to you? I'm not even reading that out loud, Nut. Nope, because I'm not doing no negativity on here. Okay, this is positivity. And that argument was so old, and we're growing and we're building something, and I'm not indulging in it. Okay, so let's get it together. All right. And so with that, y'all, you know what I say, always move in peace. You know, human beings, we are the most difficult people. We are the most difficult people, right? We say we want to do better. We want to be better, right? But we can't even sit and work out our own issues among each other. Makes my ass itch. It do. Because I'm just here spreading love. You know how many motherfuckers I don't like? They ain't gonna stop me from stepping in the room. Never. Thank you, mother. Pray for them. That I ain't never gonna let a motherfucker stop me from stepping in the room. Now DJ Dub, that's fair. But you know, we all cultured here, so the potato salad should be fucking good. Even though I don't know how to make potato salad. Yes. Oh, Deb, did I not tell you that? Oh, did I not tell you that I told Smokey that we need some smoked meat? Like, we need to have some grilled meat or something. Like, seriously, we need to have grilled meat. Let them know, Val, because we all can cook. We're not just cute. All of us cook. Okay? All of us cook. See? I told you, Deb. I told you. Okay? So, yeah, we got a lot of shit planned. And so I got to start working on this damn itinerary to figure out how we're going to pull all of this off. But I want to understand why Nakia said we can't go to this place on Thursday. Like, I don't understand why we can't go there on Thursday. But we'll figure all that out. DJ. Now, I don't. Why they got to be careful when I ask for meat? You a mess this morning. Well, Nut, that's why you got to be a part of the grocery shopping. We don't know what your dietary needs are. You said you were going to shop and make sure your dietary needs were there, right? You said you were going to get oatmeal and shit like that. So don't play yourself, okay? Because we talked about that already. I don't want to hear it. Oh, then we can do that for Sunday brunch. Well, then say that shit. So if you want to do that for Sunday brunch, we can squeeze that in for Sunday brunch if you want to do that, Nakia. Because Friday night is already booked. Okay, we got to do our book reading and our night of games and stuff on Friday. But we could do Sunday brunch. Yeah, we could do a because we can't do book reading on Thursday because everybody's not gonna be there. And Saturday is the rodeo. And so Sunday brunch, we could do it on Sunday brunch. We need to put together the itinerary. I need to pull it together so that we know exactly what the fuck we're doing. But brunch is the one window where we have not selected a stapled restaurant. So we could put that in place. Listen. People with special, listen, this is what I say. People with special dietary needs, just be conscious when we're shopping and shit. Make sure you get what you need, right? That's it. And that's all. Get you some, whatever it is you eat. You know, y'all make it complicated. All right. Well, anyway, y'all, I'm out because y'all irritated my spirit a little bit at the end, but I'm gonna get it together because I hate to be disappointed in y'all because for 4 years we've been on this platform and I thought we learned to be better, do better, and y'all still are here fighting over stuff. Y'all over here fighting over stuff that is so small compared to the stuff that's going on in the world. 3 of our soldiers, all black, got killed from that drone strike. And we arguing over what? Now, DJ Dub, you can get DJ Dub, It's already fucked up that the Ravens didn't make the Super Bowl. I'm in mourning. So we got Kansas City and the 49ers, all right? So whatever, okay? I'm telling you, y'all, we need some fucking meditation. We need something. We need the Indian smoke peace pipes. Okay? We need to pass them around. Okay? Them exactly. Them cowgirls ain't doing shit. Anyway, y'all, move with peace and love. Don't forget all our activities and trips. And I see some, yeah, we still need some work to be doing on here, but that's all right. We still gonna work on growing, being better, doing better. I mean, it's Tuesday, y'all, but tomorrow I might find myself in the office, so I might not be here. And so I'm Casey all the way. Okay. Okay, well, I wanted Ravens to win. Yes, rip to the three that paid the ultimate sacrifice. I was shocked that all three of them happened to be black. I was like, all three of them motherfuckers that died are black? And they were young. They looked like babies. And here Biden talking about we will respond. What is this gonna look like? Oh, shoot. Brady's landing is pretty good at smoke. I agree. Pinstripes have stepped up too. You can bowl afterwards. The options are endless. My job home base is in Kansas City, so I hope they win so they can leave me alone. Right. We be congregated when it's just a few of us. So yeah. Mm-hmm. 3 of our men. Yep. That's what I'm thinking. Were they just talking amongst each other and that shit happened? Like 3 black soldiers? That sent like a chill down my spine. I was like, ooh, 3 black soldiers. I mean, would I have felt this way if it was 3 white soldiers? I don't know. But it's just so ironic to me. Right, DJ Dub? Doesn't it? It's sting a little stinky. That drone shit smell a little stinky to me. One was a woman. Yup. One was a woman. What the fuck? Because the Middle East don't give a fuck. They be like, Allah, and blowing themselves up. They don't give a fuck about life. They be like, in the name of Allah, boom. I can't fucks with people like that because I'm not. Middle East is scary. Them motherfuckers been fighting since the dinosaurs been around. Oh, they were reserves. World War III. Smokey, don't stay down scared. That's what I'm saying, Deb. That I feel the same way, and I'm questioning myself because I feel the same way. Like it just didn't sit right with me. And when since they gave a fuck, our veterans been suffering since before I was born, and that's why my father ran. He got arrested for running from the government because he was supposed to go in the military when they were doing those drafts. And he said, fuck it, that shit. He saw all his friends from the block coming back in body bags. He was like, He didn't go. He got in trouble. He did not go. He was like, fuck of that. I'll go to the Who Scout before I go and fight for this motherfucking country. Because remember, it was the time they was just drafting these motherfuckers and throwing them in there. He said, And I used to be like, that's ghetto, Dad. But was it? They let that one guy over here, he's a known terrorist. And why was Florida telling their citizens to arm up, get a firearm? Because listen, first of all, Florida's sick of a lot of shit. Florida is sick of the immigrants. They sick of all of us minorities. They don't want us. But I like Florida. I do. I know, shoot me, but I do. Y'all said all I know, somebody losing their job. How can't you tell the enemy drones from ours? girl, I'm waiting, y'all. I'm waiting for this story to unpack itself because, baby, I'm letting scratching my head. I'm scratching my head over it. But, let me not start no conspiracy theories on here. I'm just saying it seemed a little weird to me. But with that, I need to end the show because I got some work to catch up on and I really need to focus because this is what pays my bills, okay? And so I need to do that. I do like Florida, Valerie, and I know there's a population of people that calling me all kind of boo-boo the fool names right now, but I don't give a fuck, okay? Like my mama is like, oh, you still gonna move to Florida? Yes, I am ultimately gonna move to Florida at some point in my life because my mama is there. And I gotta go. She's not gonna go anyplace else because she liked the beach. She liked to, and she wants to be near the beach, and not just near the beach, near nice beaches with blue and green waters and white sand. Like this is, people, this is how the piece is for her. So I gotta go. Now, thank goodness I don't have any small children that I need to raise in Florida, because that would not be a good look. I like Florida. And so, and when people say, why would you go to Florida? Where would you like me to go that likes me? Some governments are just a little bit more quiet. DeSantis just got a big fucking mouth. But a majority of our government and our people don't want us in their cities and states anyway. You can see that by the regentrification, how you can't even afford to pay rent in your own neighborhood that you might have grew up in. I'm just saying. And with that, I'm going to close the show. But move in peace and love. And I hope that today's message, as we are moving towards the end of January, actually, by the time I come back on my show on Thursday, will be February 1st, right? And so we're going to be entering February. So what is February, the month, dedicated to? Let's see, because as y'all can see, I read the fuck out of this book. February is the month of love. Of course, I should have known that. February 14th, Valentine's Day. Ooh. Who celebrates Valentine's Day? Ooh, it's coming. All right. So February is the month of love. Thank you, DJ Dub. Appreciate that. All right. You stay safe as well. And so we will get into what that means. And you know what? It's so ironic. By the time we finish reading February, the month of love, we should also be finished reading All About Love, which is the book that we're reading in our book club. And we'll be able to really get in an in-depth conversation about love. Right? I love it, y'all. And so with that, I'm out. All right. Of course, February is the month of love, right, Deb? It should have been common sense. But even when you feel low, you can still what? Because
even when you feel low, you can still go.
And you can.
Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
And I don't. This is Coffee with Friends, and I'm Raw to D-Bone. Come back on Thursday, y'all. All right. I don't know what the topic's going to be, but get this message on the way out. Hey, hustle hard. I'll be making moves. What? I've been doing shit my way or the highway.
And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I'm going through the climb, I ain't pain. You never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain
anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient. Hey.
Better see with the negativity.
But I just
ride right by that energy.
Hey.
Even when you feel low,
you can still go. And you can, y'all. And you can.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
Give me the thumbs up on your way out, y'all. And I'm out. Peace and love. See you Thursday.